Right now, the Badgers will spend the holidays in Vegas. We'll have everything you need to know about Wisconsin's latest bowl trip. And a home of their own will take you inside the city's new 8x8 shelters for people experiencing homelessness in Madison. And later, we'll look back at the life of Bob Dole and how he's being honored tonight in our nation's capital. That's all coming up at 10. It's that time of year, folks. College football bowl season, and Bucky is headed to Vegas. The Badgers found out earlier today that they have a December 30th date with Arizona State in the Las Vegas Bowl. Sports anchor Jordan Reed joins us now with much more.
Well, time to turn the page from last weekend and look ahead. The Badgers now have an opportunity to play one more game together and hopefully end the year on a much better note. Wisconsin football and bowl season pretty much go hand in hand. 20 straight seasons of bowl games, the third longest active streak in the country. But even with that legacy and their bowl success under head coach Paul Chryst, the Badgers are not taking their selection lightly or for granted. They know how important this is for themselves and for the program. Coming up in sports, we'll have much more on the Badgers' trip out west, plus playoff action taking place right here in Madison this week.
Thanks so much, Jordan. The Wisconsin Alumni Association is inviting fans to make the trip to Vegas. The WAA has travel packages, which include charter flights and game tickets. Tickets go on sale on Tuesday, and you can find all of those links on our website. To weather now, here's a live look at the Capitol. Pretty cool this weekend, and now the wind is going to pick up. Meteorologist Austin Kopninski is outside braving those windy conditions with your certified most accurate forecast.
That's right. And another quick shout out here to UW as well. Thank you for TJ Watt. Another 3.5 sacks for today. So that's looking great. He's an absolute animal on the field. But the wind speeds, that's a whole different beast that we're going to have to deal with here for tonight. Currently 3 miles per hour here in Madison, but the western part of the state now starting to see some of those stronger winds developing. 16 miles per hour in Prairie du Chien right now. Viroqua right around 16. La Crosse currently 22 miles per hour for sustained winds. Now we do have wind advisories that'll go into effect here pretty quickly from now at midnight. That's whenever that officially does go into effect, and that's going to last until noon on Monday. So it's going to be in effect for a good 12 hours rather. And then towards the afternoon tomorrow, we will start to see those winds dialing back again at least a little bit. Temperatures currently in those lower 30s. They're going to dial back here into the 20s overnight, slowly but surely. We're actually going to cool things down even further for tomorrow, but still a little bit of light precipitation on our Doppler track. There is a potential to see a few flurries or maybe even a lighter rain shower for tonight, but we're also going to see decreasing clouds a little bit later on. More cloud cover returns for the early morning hours, a low of 22 degrees. But I'll have all the details on any more snow chances and what to expect with those winds coming up a little bit later on.
All right, you enjoy that Steelers win, Austin. Thanks so much. Tomorrow is the last day camping will be allowed at Rindell Park, and the city officials say all belongings must be out of the park on Thursday. To manage the shutdown, the city of Madison welcomed dozens of people experiencing homelessness to a sheltered campground on Dairy Drive. Tahalil Mahudin spoke with some of the residents moving in and how they feel this new place is going to be good for their new home.
It's pretty simple. You know, you really don't need much in this situation.
Jay Gonstead was one of the first to make the move from a tent at Rindell Park to an 8x8 home on Dairy Drive.
You know, we got a mini fridge, got a camp chair because Buddy comes down and we sit and watch movies.
At first, he wasn't so sure about the city-sponsored campground.
I knew where this area was, so that was always a concern for basically everybody, including myself, since it's kind of off the beaten path.
But after a tour, he had a change of heart.
Just totally impressive, you know, and that everybody thought it. You know, there wasn't really a bad word spoken, you know. It was like, when can we move in?
Moving into a space that offers residents more than just a place to sleep at night.
So we have one person who is experienced in drug and alcohol addictions, and then we have 2 people who are more experienced in mental health.
Resident Hope Knapp says that newfound structure and staff support is exactly what she needed.
So I've been able to get my medical back on track.
Back on track for a better future.
Sometime next week or the week after, I'm hoping to move into a regular apartment.
But for now, she's just grateful
To have some place that you know you can walk out that gate and walk back in, you got the keys, and at the end of the day, you're going to be sleeping in a warm bed instead of a cold tent. It means a lot.
In Madison, Tahlil Muhiddin, News 3 Now.
City officials say the campsite is a temporary solution, but is scheduled to stay on Dairy Drive for at least a year. The length of the stay for residents varies depending on their needs. Next at 10, the 7-day average of new COVID cases in the U.S. is at its highest point in about 2 months. We're seeing about 121,000 new cases and more than 1,600 additional deaths each day. And now 16 states, including Wisconsin, are reporting cases of the new Omicron variant. We told you last night about the first case here in the Badger State. DHS says it was confirmed in Milwaukee County, but doctors we spoke with here in Madison say it's not time to press the panic button just yet. Last night, a Milwaukee County man was announced as the first confirmed case of the Omicron variant right here in the state of Wisconsin. Though some may be surprised by Omicron's speed, SSM Health Dr. David Ottenbaker is not.
Right now, the Delta variant is still, by far the dominant variant in Wisconsin as well as in the U.S., but we certainly will expect the Omicron variant to spread across the country, which will include all of Wisconsin.
But Dr. Ottenbaker says there's no need to panic just yet. While it is just one case, the Milwaukee man diagnosed was fully vaccinated and did not show any signs of severe symptoms. It's a small example, but consistent with what's being reported globally so far. And the SSM Health doctor believes overall, Omicron will need no special treatment. The same strategy that has worked for the Delta should work for the Omicron.
We would ask people to get vaccinated, get their boosters. Again, in crowded places, wear a mask, good hand hygiene, all the things that we do know that's working for the Delta variant is what we'd continue to tell our public to do.
Around the world, health officials are still learning all things Omicron, a fact that has UW Health Dr. William Hartman stressing the importance of remaining patient for answers. And in the meantime, continue to do what is necessary to keep everyone around you safe.
Not vaccinated, absolutely get that vaccine in your arm to protect you against the Delta variant, but also we think that it protects you from severe disease, hospitalization, and death with the Omicron variant as well.
DHS says the case in Milwaukee County has no relation to a recent report of an outbreak at a Milwaukee County wedding where multiple people traveling from California were infected with the Omicron variant. Beginning tomorrow, the U.S. is implementing some new travel restrictions. Anyone coming into the country will need to show evidence of a negative COVID test within 1 day of boarding their flight. President Biden will also extend the federal rule of wearing a mask on planes, trains, and buses through March 18th. It was set to expire next month. Also this week, President Biden is set to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin. The White House says Biden will join a video conference on Tuesday. The Biden administration also making some news tonight ahead of the Beijing Olympics. The U.S. is expected to announce a diplomatic boycott of the Winter Games this week. In more local news, the man accused of killing 3 local high school students is expected to appear in court tomorrow. Eric Mehring has a virtual status conference at 3:30. Mehring was released from jail in October after posting bail. He's charged with 3 counts of homicide after a drunk driving crash on Mineral Point Road back on October 3rd. One man is arrested and a woman is dead after a crash in Beloit. This happened yesterday afternoon near Leeson Park. Police say a female passenger in a car was unresponsive, but when a fire engine responded, that car drove off and crashed into that fire engine. The woman was taken to the hospital where she later died. And police say a 56-year-old Illinois man was driving that vehicle. He's been arrested for operating while intoxicated. Officers say no city workers were hurt in this crash. And as we learn more about this investigation, we'll be keeping you updated on our Channel 3000 News app. Remember, it's free and available in the App Store. A 65-year-old Polish immigrant says he's the one who's been assisting the parents of the Michigan school shooter. Through an attorney, Andrei Sikora identified himself today as the person who helped James and Jennifer Crumbley get into a Detroit building where they were arrested early yesterday morning. The couple's son, 15-year-old Ethan, is accused of killing 4 students and wounding 7 others on Tuesday at Oxford High School. All 3 Crumbleys have been charged, and officers are working to figure out if Sikora will also face any charges. A Minnesota Democrat is hoping House Speaker Nancy Pelosi takes action this week against a Colorado Republican. Ilhan Omar says Lauren Boebert needs to be punished for her anti-Muslim remarks. Boebert has said multiple times that Omar is a terrorist and a member of what she calls the Jihad Squad.
It's shocking and unacceptable And, you know, it's very unbecoming of a congresswoman to use that kind of derogatory, dangerous, inciting language against a colleague.
We had important meetings yesterday.
So far, Boebert refuses to back down from her remarks. She says she will never sympathize with, quote, terrorists and will always put Americans first. The flag at the U.S. Capitol is at half-staff tonight in honor of Bob Dole. The family of the former U.S. Senator and Republican presidential nominee says Dole died in his sleep early this morning. Dole was known as a plain-spoken conservative and one of D.C.'s most recognizable political figures throughout the latter half of the 20th century. He served as a U.S. Senator from Kansas for 27 years. He was also an unsuccessful Republican nominee against Bill Clinton back in 1996. Dole was also a World War II hero who suffered a shattered shoulder after being attacked on a rescue mission, leaving his right arm permanently disabled. President Biden is paying tribute to Dole tonight, calling him an American statesman like few other in our history and a friend that he could look for trusted guidance. Bob Dole was 98 years old. We'll be right back.
Clean, safe, fun. I wanted it all when we needed daytime care for Mom. Grace's new adult day center is so nice. Now she goes twice a week while I'm at work and loves it.
Grace, caring every step of the way.
We get it. You had more important things to do. That's why the Black Friday sale at Denver Mattress has been extended. And for a limited time, the more you buy, the more you save. Get $100 off every $1,000 you spend and watch the savings stack up. Or get a $300 gift when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic. Buy one Doctor's Choice pillow and get the second free for only $69.99. Plus 5 years no interest and free shipping. But hurry, the extended Black Friday super sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
Isn't it great how swinging through Culver's drive-thru marks the unofficial start to family time? How biting into a hot-off-the-grill Butterburger makes worries melt away? And how a fresh frozen custard concrete mixer puts a smile on your face every time? Here, a meal you didn't have to make is a meal made fresh for you. And being greeted with a smile, even beneath a mask, makes all the difference.
There's a reason we put so much care into our food. That reason is you. Welcome to Delicious.
With a Ford F-150 and an available Pro Power onboard generator, you're not just ready, you're holiday ready. Get a Ford F-150 with 0 for 60 and 500 retail bonus cash, plus complimentary maintenance when you sign up for Ford Pass Rewards. See your Ford dealer today.
Are you okay?
Oh, it's just a cold. If you have high blood pressure, a cold is not just a cold. Unlike other cold medicines, Coracetin provides powerful cold relief without raising your blood pressure. Be there for life's best moments with Coracetin, now in sugar-free liquid.
When the hands that do the fixing need fixing. When the hands that do the caring need caring. That's a job for O'Keeffe's Working Hands. It's America's #1 selling hand cream and guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked hands. Also available in O'Keeffe's for healthy feet.
With Dad's arthritis, he struggles with housework and bathing, so I called a Grace. Yes, a Grace. With their age-at-home service, Dad gets the help he needs to stay independent at home.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
Hi, folks. Monday morning, we are kicking off Call for Action Week.
We're taking action and answering your consumer questions all week long.
And we are getting you out the door with the latest forecast. That's Monday morning from 4:30 to 7.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television.
Kids in our area got a chance to pick up some gifts for the holiday season today with the help of Madison Police. The law enforcement agencies across Dane County partnered with Target for Shop with a Cop. Normally, kids and cops shop together, but this year, because of COVID, cops shop for them, picking up items from their wish list. After a year off due to the pandemic, a decades-old tradition is back on UW-Madison's campus. The Hoover Ski and Snowboard Club wrapped up its weekend-long resale this morning in Union South. At the 57th annual sale, local and nationals sell new and gently used gear to everyone to get ready for the outside this winter.
It's a good feeling, knowing there's a lot of hoofers before me that have done this, and not having the sale last year. It's been great to get it back up and running.
Hoofers is one of the oldest and largest student organizations at UW-Madison. Money raised this weekend supports the club's future events and outings. New at 10, Marcus Theaters made headlines this week offering vaccine-only shows for the first time to proactively slow the spread of COVID in our community. That decision was made as more families return to the theaters, many for the first time in 2 years. Christina Laurie explains which films are bringing them back.
How long has it been since you last stepped foot inside a theater?
Nowadays, it's so easy to stay home and stream movies on TV. But industry experts say this month may be when that starts to change.
I have a giant dent on my sofa, too. Who doesn't, right?
Even Greg Marcus, owner of the Marcus Theater chain, stayed home. But like his crowds, he's itching to get back to his pre-pandemic routine.
It's about being in a room full of people and that energy of being with, even if the theater's not full. I like to see it full, trust me.
And bigger crowds are expected to be coming soon to a theater near you. This week, Marcus's website crashed as Spider-Man tickets went on sale.
It went, but I mean, we were shocked at how many tickets we sold.
Spider-Man No Way Home topped the list of the most anticipated holiday releases, according to a Marcus Theaters poll. The newest installment of the superhero franchise starring Tom Holland comes out December 17th. Ghostbusters Afterlife, The Matrix Resurrections, The Kingsmen, and Sing 2 round out the top 5 most anticipated holiday films this season, while Marcus himself has a different pick.
West Side Story? I mean, Spielberg. How can you not love Spielberg?
The latest remake of the 1957 Broadway musical is also one of the films Marcus is offering as part of its new vaccine-only option. Starting this weekend, the Sun Prairie Palace location is offering 2 films twice a day for vaccinated moviegoers.
But even if it's not full to the brim, there's that energy that comes with just having other people in the room and enjoying your sort of this. There's something about it. I can't even explain what it is.
Happy holidays. In Madison, Christina Laurie, News 3 Now.
Yeah, not much better than going to the movie theater in person. You can read more about Marcus's vaccine-only options on our website, channel3000.com. Things got pretty jolly tonight in Janesville, folks. The city's annual Jolly Jingle ended with a tree lighting and light show at the Rotary Botanical Gardens. All weekend long, people were able to walk on the Jingle Bell Trail through downtown Janesville.
It's just a wonderful family experience, and you know, a tradition for families year after year to come to the show and see our incredible lights.
The city hosted its holiday parade last night. In the wake of last month's parade tragedy in Waukesha, extra security measures were put in place. Austin, he's back with your certified most accurate forecast.
Man, I'm blown away by some of those beautiful shots that we just saw right there. Gorgeous view right there at Janesville, and a pretty nice view outside right now as we are starting to dry things out. We saw that pesky drizzle sticking around for quite some time, but what we're looking at now is really those winds to pick up here later on tonight, and it's going to stay windy for the rest of the night and for tomorrow. Gusts up to 45 miles per hour are going to be possible. That's going to drive down our temperatures. Highs only reach the 20s for tomorrow, and that also comes with a caveat. I'll detail that in just a moment, but we're also going to take a peek at a few more snow chances a little bit later on down the line. Current Doppler track starting to dry things up again. Still a chance to see a flurry here and there, maybe a little bit of some drizzle, but for most of us, we are going to stay dry for the rest of tonight. Most of that precipitation has moved on to the east, and that means we won't have to see more of that system once it does clear out. But what we're looking at here with our future track, temperatures start out in those upper 20s tomorrow morning, but watch what happens. Temperatures, even with sunshine taking over, actually cool down throughout the afternoon, and the main reason for that is going to be that strong breeze out of the west and northwest. That's going to actually bring down our temperatures throughout the daytime hours, and we could also see some gusts again up to 45 miles per hour at times. But our future track now showing we're generally going to stay dry on Tuesday. Just a chance to see a few flurries, maybe 1 or 2 lighter snow showers, and that's just about it here for Tuesday. That forecast really weakening for the Tuesday snow chance, but we're still looking at a chance to see some rain and snow showers, especially on Thursday. Now looking more predominantly like it's going to be some rainfall with some more snow here up to our north. And then on Friday and Saturday, much of the same situation here. Very similar setup with some rainfall here in southern Wisconsin, quite a bit of snow up in northern Wisconsin. But if this holds whole entire situation ends up shifting down to the south, we could be dealing with quite a bit of some snowfall here. So right now we're looking at a chance to see some rain and snowfall. The last 24 hours, this has moved up to the north a little bit, but it could just as easily move back down to the south over the next few days. So we're keeping in that chance to see some rain and snow showers for Friday and Saturday. Thursday also looking like a mix, but right now it's generally looking like more so on the rain side of things. And then we are going to stay pretty chilly for the beginning of the work week, and temperatures do recover a little bit here and there, but next work week, that's when we're looking at those warmer temperatures. Even some 40s do return to the forecast.
We've talked about this off air, but that wind can be brutal with these cold temps. Not looking forward to that.
No, that's exactly right. The air temperature at the end of the day tomorrow, it's going to be in the middle teens, but wind chills likely going to be in single digits.
Extra later tomorrow, folks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Thanks so much, Dawson. Well, there's going to be more playoff volleyball this week in Madison. How sweet it is. Find out who the Badgers will take on the court in the Sweet 16 next in sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
E-bikes, an over-the-top gift.
But how do you know which e-bike?
Get a 50% off gift certificate. A $1,000 e-bike is just $500 with a 50% off gift certificate. E-bikes, the over-the-top gift from Crazy Lenny's. Half price.
I was a Navy submariner for over 20 years. I spent a large portion of my life underwater. Service is about putting your country before yourself. But Senator Ron Johnson uses his office to serve himself. Ron Johnson passed a special tax break that benefited his family's business, then cashed out of the company for $5 million. Ron Johnson has doubled his wealth since he's been elected. That's not what service is about. Tell Ron Johnson to stop voting for tax laws that benefit himself.
Hey guys.
Hey Dad.
You ready?
This holiday, US Cellular is doing a little something extra to keep everyone connected. Right now, choose any phone from any brand at any of our stores for free. Plus, save big with unlimited data for our best price of the season, just $30 a month. Now that's a deal to cheer about. Feel the locally grown joy from US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
This year, don't just get ready, get holiday ready. And the only place to start is at your local Ford dealer. Get the Ford SUV that's perfect for your family's holiday traditions. Ford Explorer, Escape, or Bronco Sport with our best offers of the season. Inventory is arriving daily, so see your Ford dealer today and get holiday ready. Now get a Ford Edge with 0% financing for 60 months, plus $1,500 bonus cash. Only at your local Ford dealer.
The holidays are doubly important this year, so make your celebrations doubly special with our award-winning cave-aged Maurice cheese. Pick and save. Hey, you're right, we can't stop now. Let's take the special up a level with fresh, never frozen prime beef. Still not special enough? Add some surf to that turf with our sustainably caught seafood. Turn your taste buds up to 11 and have a doubly special holiday with Pick and Save. Fresh for everyone.
My mom was a bank teller, but her hands were so crippled by arthritis she could no longer do her job. She applied for Social Security disability benefits. Like most people, my mom was denied. I'm attorney Don Becker. Don't be embarrassed and don't give up. My mom appealed. You can too. Disability law is all we do.
Call the Becker Law Office, 608-640-3868.
E-bikes, an over-the-top gift.
But how do you know which e-bike?
Get a 50% off gift certificate. A $1,000 e-bike is just $500 with a 50% off gift certificate. E-bikes, the over-the-top gift from Crazy Lenny's. Half price.
Wisconsin is very familiar with bowling. It'll be the program's 20th straight season of playing in a bowl game, but it'll be the first time the Badgers play in the Las Vegas Bowl. In fact, it's the first time a Big Ten team will ever play in this bowl game, which was canceled last year because of the pandemic. Well, now looking at the Badgers' opponent, it's not the first time these programs have faced each other. This marks the 5th meeting between Wisconsin and Arizona State, and the first since 2013. Paul Chris says the team will begin bowl prep next weekend.
This team is every bit of appreciative that we earned the right
to play another game and looking forward to getting going with this team and the bowl prep and having an opportunity to play one more game together.
I'm expecting us to perform, work hard during bowl prep and get ready for Arizona State and, make the trip a memorable one.
The teams vying for the national championship, Alabama, Michigan, Georgia, and Cincinnati. On New Year's Eve, top-ranked Alabama will play number 4 Cincinnati in the Cotton Bowl. Following them is the Orange Bowl, which features the Big Ten champions, Michigan and Georgia. Jonathan Taylor, that's it. That's the story. Another milestone Sunday for the former Badger. He rushed for 143 yards on 32 carries with 2 touchdowns in the Colts shutout win over the Texans. He now has 18 scores in his last 10 games, putting him in very elite company. The NFL says he is the first player in league history to have a score in 10 straight games, all before his 23rd birthday. He's only 22. And with the Packers off, let's check in with the rest of the NFC North. Lions looking to pick up their first win of the season against the Vikings. And this one comes down to the final play, final drive. 4 seconds on the clock, Jared Goff connects, and the Lions finally win. And down in Chicago, the Bears host the Cardinals. Kyler Murray returns after missing some time to an ankle injury. Well, he made his presence known. 3 for 2 touchdowns, took 2 in himself. The Bears couldn't catch up, and they fall at home 33-22. Badger women's basketball opening up conference play at Northwestern this afternoon. The Wildcats jump out to a sizable lead. They're up 33-18 at halftime. Brooke Schramek gets the score within 10 in the second half. She leads the Badgers with 18 points, but the deficit is too much to cut. Wisconsin falls to Northwestern 61-49, moving to 2-7 on the season. Badgers return home this week to host ranked Michigan. And the Sweet 16 is coming to Madison. Wisconsin will host UCLA for the regional semifinals this Thursday. Match is set for 4 at the Fieldhouse. The number 4 seed Badgers are coming off a very impressive first and second round of the NCAA tournament, where they swept both Colgate and FGCU to advance to the program's 9th straight Sweet 16. We'll be right back.
Hey, Lexus, play holiday music.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
We get it. You had more important things to do. That's why the Black Friday sale at Denver Mattress has been extended. And for a limited time, the more you buy, the more you save. Get $100 off every $1,000 you spend and watch the savings stack up. Or get a $300 gift when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic. Buy 1 Doctor's Choice pillow and get the second free for only $69.99. Plus 5 years no interest and free shipping. But hurry, the extended Black Friday super sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
More than ever, America needs healthcare workers. So if you're ready to answer the call, Herzing University empowers you to earn the skills you need for all kinds of healthcare careers, including programs that can be completed in 10 months. Accredited and transfer-friendly, Herzing provides the personal care and support you need to succeed. We'll even waive your enrollment fee. Your nation needs healthcare workers. Join the movement at Herzing University. Call or click today.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it.
We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers.
We are normal people just like you.
And together, we can make a difference.
Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
At Security Health Plan, we're celebrating you. And you. 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 And you. By offering affordable Medicare plans with special perks just for you. Register for a seminar or personal appointment to learn more.
When searching for your dream home, it's important to figure out what style of home you like. Victorian, cottage, Tudor. It's also important to protect your home and all the dreams that come with it. When looking for your dream home, keep in mind good things come in pairs, like dual sinks, Jonathan and me.
And pairing your home and auto insurance, which can get you one step closer to achieving your dream.
Pretty sure people call it bundling.
Bundle your home and auto insurance and save up to 28%.
Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
Join us December 10th for Gio's Garden Holiday Party.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Finally tonight, the Milwaukee Dancing Grannies are once again marching together. The dancing group walked arm in arm last night in the Franklin Christmas Parade, just 2 weeks after 4 of its members were killed in the Waukesha Christmas Parade. The group also wore matching sweatshirts to honor their beloved friends and fellow dancers.
I think they would be pretty proud of us to be doing this. Jenny and Lee were the glue that kept us together. So, yeah, we're trying to honor them and keep the Grannies going for the future.
Some team members are still recovering from their injuries this weekend. The city of Franklin had increased security for its last parade last night. Yeah, it's a pretty special group. I mean, I can tell you, friends and family talking about seeing them throughout their, childhood, growing up. The Dancing Grannies are really well-respected, really beloved group all around Wisconsin.
I got to see a live performance at some point here in my life. But, hey, tonight, main thing I'm watching out for, it's going to get windy. Wind advisories are going in effect here in just about 45 minutes, and that's going to last all the way through noon on Monday. That's where we could see gusts of up to 45 miles per hour. So if you're here in Madison and farther to the east, you may not be hearing the winds whipping outside right now, but just give it a little bit of time. You'll probably wake up to some winds whipping out there. And then it's going to stay windy for much of the day tomorrow, tapering off towards the end. Next chance of rain and snow looks to be Thursday.
That's all for our show tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in.